Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris, and on today's video we're talking about a fragrance from the house of Bvlgari. So this is my second fragrance from this range, well, not from the brand itself, but the second fragrance from the Allegra collection, which is technically considered a women's fragrance line itself. But both of the fragrances that I've actually ordered have been they're able to be very unisex, if you will. So with this being said, this fragrance that we're talking about today is a Fiori D'Amore, which is this one right here. This is what the box looks like. Now, I have reviewed on this channel Le Gems fragrances, which is going to be their upscale, premium, private range of fragrances. This one as well is considered to be a premium range of fragrances. However, it's not considered to be as expensive, if you will. So this is what the box looks like. It's going to be very simplistic if you want to look at that. It has a red bottom that says Fiori d'Amore or de Parfum. It does say Bvlgari and it says Allegra on it. You also do get a beautiful logo here up top and some information here at the bottom, such as batch codes, where it's manufactured. These are made in Italy. And yeah, so really cute little packaging. If you take that off, your fragrance sits in there just snugly. So on one side of the bottle, which these are really cute, by the way. On one side, it says Bvlgari on it, and then on the other side, you're gonna get where it says the fragrance name. These bottles are absolutely gorgeous. They are fully glass bottles. When you look at them online, you tend to think this is gonna be like a plasticky bottom, or that the top is gonna be a plasticky top. No, it's all glass, it's all premium, it's all expensive, and they are all made in Italy, the bottles as well. So very nice quality, nice attention to detail with this actual range. I do have the other one here. I just want to show you side by side. So they're very, very cute. I really do think they're beautiful. My partner, Chris, says that they look like candy. And they kind of do. They look like a little candy with a wrapper on the side of it. If this will ever focus, I'm sorry. I am trying a new way of filming things, and it's having a little bit of difficulties when it comes to focusing on the actual items when I'm showing them to you. So that is what the packaging looks like. Now let's get into smell. The perfumer for this fragrance is Jacques Cavalier, which he is the in-house perfumer for the house of Louis Vuitton. He's also, it's not said that he's actually the in-house perfumer for Bvlgari, but he does do a lot of the fragrances for them, a lot of the newer releases, I should say. This one was launched in 2021, and it's a fragrance that is composed of Bulgarian rose, raspberry, and Turkish rose. On paper, it sounds heavy. It sounds like it's gonna be very floral, very over the top, very in your face, and it's actually not. It's a very light floral fragrance with some sweet touches in it. It's more focused on the fruity side of things with a dash and a hint of rose. And it's the Bulgarian rose that's the star of the show here, which if you are familiar with the smell of Bulgarian rose, it's a very peculiar smell overall. It's expensive, it's luxurious. It is light as well, so it's not going to be overly heavy, which the Turkish rose can be a little bit more heavy. So the fragrance overall, I think, is a really great composition, but it's actually surprising because people that don't love rose fragrances in my life tend to like this fragrance. People that don't typically like floral fragrances also have been a fan of this fragrance, and it's gotten me quite a bit of compliments. It's also a fragrance that wears pretty well, so it has a 8 to 10 hour range. And for example, Rock and Rome, which is this one here, I have sprayed on clothing, you guys. And the next day or a few days afterwards, you can still get a waft of it. I will say that Fiori D'Amore is not as good as Rock and Rome, but it is good as well. They do make two different sizes for this fragrance. There's going to be a 50 ml size bottle, which is going to be 1.7 fluid ounces, and that is going to retail for 177 US dollars. Quite hefty, quite expensive. If you decide to go for the 100 ml or 3.4 fluid ounce bottle, that is going to retail for 280 US dollars. So that's the size I do have here if you just want to see it for comparison's sake. They are really big, luxurious bottles. Let me just show you there. So they are pretty big. They do stand very nice and tall on your actual fragrance stand or your shelves or wherever you're displaying these. And they look absolutely gorgeous. I just have to say that they are beautiful design when it comes to packaging. The fragrance itself, just to explain a little bit to you what it smells like, it's a sparkly floral. So it has a vibrancy, a sparkle, kind of like a fizzle over the top of the fragrance itself. That raspberry, which is typically a note that I have issues with, is a fragrance note that really works well with this fragrance. It's expensive, it's luxurious, but it's tasteful. It's not going into the old territory, not too modern to the point where it has no personality. It's that right combination for a fragrance. And it's pretty simple. I mean, it's zesty, it's floral, fruity as well. It's a fun fragrance, but also keeping things very serious and very sophisticated. So I do love this fragrance. I am actually a fan of this range of fragrances so far. I want to try more of them. I want to smell more of them. I want to be able to experience them here with you on the channel. If you're a fan of these type of videos, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below what your thoughts of the Allegra collection are. Do you have any of them? Which ones are your favorites? Leave me all of those comments down below, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, take care.